Turn on all chat. We are currently in Zelienople. This isn't going to be a crazy long live stream, but we're going to do a live stream. I got to get some gas. Probably no food on this live stream, but we're going to get some gas. We'll ride an elevator or two. Whoop, there goes the phone line. I got to fix this here. Hello. Hello. Oh, it's Kyle. Hi, Kyle. Oh, wait, Bucks fan. Is that a Pittsburgh Buccos? Moderators. Wait, you're not. No, I didn't mean to swear. Chat. I haven't gotten everybody's name in that chat. Forgive me. But by the way, I saw it was removed. Don't know why. No, I cannot add moderators. I only accept moderators if I completely know you in person and trust you. But who wants to ride an elevator? We'll go take a ride on a glass elevator. There's a glass elevator up here, and I did see you were with Andrew. Andrew was talking about you. Oh, hi, Sam. Andrew was talking about his trip up there. But yes, it is kind of a cooler day compared to what it's been for the last week. I was in Chicago last week. Or was it 2 weeks ago? No, it was last week. No, wait. Yeah, last week. And it was hotter than balls in Chicago. But we're currently going to drive towards Pittsburgh on 79. We're currently up in Zealy. I had to drop a friend of mine left her phone at my house, and I had to drive down to her work and give it to her since I've had it since Friday. Roxanne's on. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I was within a 5-hour drive from you. Yeah, I did that video probably 5 years ago. Johnny. Hi, Johnny. I haven't seen Johnny in a while. Johnny, I was just in Chicago, and if I had time, I would have texted you and said hi and tried to come see you for a little bit. But I was up there for a festival. 'Cause I had a couple of people message me and was like, it's like, did you see anyone while you're up there? I was like, I saw DJ because I ran into him at the festival, but I saw Jay. That was planned. I didn't plan to see Jay, which that was fun to see Jay. I always love seeing Jay. Jay actually just went to that Menards opening, or not Menards, Bucky's opening in Virginia. But speaking of the museum, I made that museum tour probably about 5 years ago. And I'm trying to plan something with Andrew for me to come back down. Oh, speaking of the devil, there's DJ. To come back down to Roanoke, to obviously do more work in the museum and do some other stuff. But I'll probably do another video once I go down there again. I would say that video is really old. That was the old layout in the museum. That was before we had the second unit. That was before really anything. So but we'll go take a ride on an elevator here. We'll run a couple. We'll see. Well, the museum has that second unit, and then it has the main unit. The main unit is mainly or the second unit, and the main unit is the main unit. The second unit is basically all the crap that either Andrew doesn't think it's like display worthy, which I tell them all the time, like everything is display worthy, or it's like we have duplicates of, or just like giveaway stuff. We have a second room, but it's something I do want to like at some point build some shelves in there. It's a lot of really big stuff. Like we have the two selectors in there. We have the Wells Fargo car panels, which literally go higher than the ceiling, that are honestly ridiculously tall. I told Andrew, I don't know why we even accepted these. But we'll get off. We'll go up here to Cranberry. There's some cool Elevonics in a hotel up here. And then there's actually the DoubleTree may pass us first. No, no, I think I'm trying to remember Cranberry. No, the Marriott. No, this is the DoubleTree. Oh no, is the DoubleTree coming up? Yeah, those So if it was the lot that I'm thinking of, those GAL buttons, we got those from Automatic in San Antonio, Texas. No, I did want to get off that exit. I wonder now, but it's gonna be dangerous if I do that way. No, I guess we're not going to the Marriott because I needed to get off that. Actually, I might be able to get off at this next one. I might. No, that was definitely the exit. Yep. No. All right. So we're not seeing the Elevonics. We're just seeing glass elevators. So I'm not turning around. We were the Elevonics. I think the glass elevators are more cooler, and I think I'll have better cell service in there. But I also need some gas. Oh yeah, it came from San Antonio. That elevator button, I keep getting interrupted. My ADHD is kicking in. But that those buttons came out of somewhere in San Antonio. I don't know where though. I think it was a set of like two elevators or three elevators that came out of. We got the car panels from those as well. Yeah, there's the mirror. We'll go to the DoubleTree. I know that we can ride those. I actually haven't ridden these DoubleTree elevators in several years. Yep, there's the DoubleTree. That's where we're going right there. We got to loop around though. Or can I not loop around? Hold on. Do I have to do like the really stupid thing and loop around? What? Oh, what the heck? Well, I told you guys we're gonna ride an elevator, so we're gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna have to loop up and around. We'll go to the glass elevators, and then maybe we'll just ride down McKnight Road. I'm gonna have to get up off here at Wexford. Do you have a hotel room tour? Yeah, well, like Andrew does. Check the beds. Dirty little secrets. If you guys want me to do like more hotel style videos, like I can. If that's something that would intrigue y'all, I definitely can. Yeah, look at that. We gotta do the criminal thing because there's not an exit ramp there. I passed it. I thought there was another one. But it's weird because going the opposite direction, there's three exits to that road. Because I don't usually hop off coming off from that side. Yeah, I go up to Dealey. I'm never usually up this way. I think the place my friend works at has an elevator, but I don't actually know. All right. Well, if it's something you guys are definitely intrigued in, the next time I stay at a hotel, I can do a video. I may actually get gas while I'm up here real quick because I do need some gas. Yeah, we might just do that. When I get off here at the sheets and put gas in, I will have to stream because I got to use Apple Pay. But it would just be very brief and a brief momentary. There's a cyber truck coming up behind me. There's a cyber truck behind me. It has like this like green like wrap on it. I'd show you. Maybe see if I can get him to drive around me. We're gonna go up in this lane over here, so I'm gonna drive on the shoulder because everyone else is doing it. Yes, I have been to Cleveland and I have been to the UH. I actually rode a lot of the UH's elevators before they got modded. Um, I know they had a couple Haughtons there that were original last I was there. They had some black buttons, but it was nothing really like crazy exciting. Like I've seen thousands of black buttons in Ohio's Haunton land. There's many other Hauntons. I know they modded the one parking garage. They were like Series 4, and now they're Schindler. But yeah, I rode those when they were original. Those service cars. I rode them original back in 2015, I think it was. Maybe it was 2016. 'Cause I've explored a lot of Cleveland. Cleveland does have some really cool elevators if you know where to look. If you know where to look, you'll find some of the craziest looking elevators and vintage stuff there. I found some of my best finds were in Cleveland or in Ohio in general. Ohio just has some cool elevators. What's my favorite city in the U.S.? Chicago. Chicago, hands down. Chicago is my happy place, home away from home. My safe spot. I can consider that my safe spot. I don't know why this light's taking so long. This light usually isn't that long. Yeah, no, I don't know why it's taking this long. This is a forever. There's an accident or something up here, I think. Everyone looks okay. There's some type of accident up here. I see there's like a cop car or something. There's a tow truck. You kind of see it flashing over there in the distance. This is a pain. Aeon Center has some really cool elevators. Now, those are for the one of like not really accept I cannot speak. Accessible elevators. Like they're accessible if you know how to get in there or if you have business in the building or anything like that. But I'm gonna let this lady go. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're good. No, I'm not letting you in. What the fuck? No, 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 no. There you go. Go around. I ain't letting you in. I'm letting this lady in. Aeon's cool. They still run out the 339 HT motors. Same with Hancock. Which, speaking of Hancock, I have to obviously go through the video and make sure everything's okay, so I don't get another Otis mechanic in trouble again. That's a story for another day. There's a very cool Hancock video coming that may involve a motor room. I don't like this traffic. All I want. Oh no! Now I'm really getting out of gas. Oh no! Let me turn off my AC. There's a motorcycle. The light's green. Like, can we please move? Oh hi, Alex. But yeah, in just a couple minutes. I'm running this light. I don't care what they all say. Oh no, I might not be able to. There's traffic cones in the road. Crap. But what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Oh hi, Alex. That's what I was saying. Speaking of Alex, either I need to go down to North Carolina or something because I miss Alex. I haven't seen him since we went to Vegas. Oh, there's another Alex on here. I know. Pittsburgh had the direct flight too. This light needs to turn green. Start ramming cars. Or run out of gas. Then we're really in a pickle. See, I've only been to Vegas the one time and I enjoyed it. I really did. Okay, here we go. We're going up to the sheets up here. But when I start pumping gas, I am going to have to cut the live stream just momentarily. Momentarily. I can't speak. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's been a long day. Um, I need to use Apple Pay. And I know when I use Apple Pay, it will cut the live stream because YouTube is stupid. Alrighty. We'll go a little one down here on the end. Alrighty, let me cut the live stream here really quickly. I need to use Apple Pay to pump gas. I'll be back in like two. I mean, I'd say give me a minute. So I can't play commercials, so pretend there's a commercial playing. Okay, we're back. Think it might be working again. There we go. For now, just putting $30 in to the tank here. I need to throw out the stuff here. I have some trash in my back seat. Gotta get rid of. Yeah, pumping some gas. Is everybody still here? Did I lose everybody? That beeping's annoying. It's 35 or 356, 360, 357 basically, where we are. See, you're draining. My tire is draining air. I just filled this up like literally 2 hours ago. There's a nail in it somewhere. I need to figure out where. We're just gonna do $30 here. That should get me at least. That should get me. There we go. Get that back. That back. I do not want to repeat. All right. I'm gonna put air in this back tire real quick because my one tire is leaking air like absolutely no tomorrow, and I think there's a nail in it. I need to get looked at tomorrow, but we'll see. I filled it up to 40 psi earlier. Let me see some here. There's some major. I do have that. Okay, I do have a spare tire. I didn't know if I actually did have one in here. All right, bye, Johnny. We'll see you later. Um, yeah, no, that's an issue. I'm gonna have to take a look at. I filled up to 40 psi literally 2 hours ago, and now it said I was down to 15. I'm like, no, there's something going on. It's still driving. Like I don't notice any shakiness or flatness or anything like that, but it's definitely something that needs to be addressed. But I do have a spare tire. Because like I said, this has only been the temporary car, and I still have it because I just want to put all the miles on this car. I'm not putting 1,000 miles on a brand new car in a week. I've done that before. I drive a lot, especially for work. So I try to put all the miles on this car. But we will now go back and take a ride. Actually, I probably should have peed while in the sheets. I got pee. But we'll take a ride on the glass elevator that the DoubleTree, which I need to be in this lane. Have I been to the McLean building in Wheeling? Yes, I have. That is that Westinghouse with triangle and black button. Yeah, that little part of Wheeling, Bel Air, um, East Liverpool, those little small towns down there have a couple cool old elevators down in them. Wheeling does have some cool stuff, and I feel like there's more stuff down there that I haven't discovered yet that people have. Bridgeport, I to Bridgeport. I used to actually have to, but I've never actually like explored elevators in Bridgeport. If there even is any, it doesn't look like there's a town with really anything. When I sold cars for Nissan, I used to have to drive down to that area a lot. Well, let me not drive over the giant potholes. There we go. Yeah, you got a nice sunset going on. I did hear about that little 1925 elevator. I've seen photos. Martin's Ferry, I think, does have a couple of things. I haven't been down there to explore. I know Brian Reedy got like a pull the rope or something down there. He got like banned. I got the cops called him for something. I don't remember what it was, but there's some stuff down there. My territory that I like to explore a lot are obviously Pittsburgh. That's my main territory. I've done parts of Cleveland. I wouldn't consider that me being like I'm not from Cleveland, but I've done my fair share in exploring. Um, Columbus. I really want to explore Columbus a little bit more. I think Columbus has some stuff down there that really needs to be seen. Um, uh, Another city I really want to explore is Toledo. I've been to Toledo. I've never really like I've been to a couple things in Toledo, but when I went down there, it was me and Clay that went down there one time and or went up there one day and it was like a holiday. It was like Memorial Day or Labor Day or something. Half the office buildings were closed and we didn't really think that through. So when we got there was stuff we could get into, but like couldn't get on. Yeah, they got a call. I've seen that elevator because I've stayed at the Hilton across the street. And out when I was staying there, my hotel room, I was facing directly at that elevator. I don't think I went to the library in Bel Air. I don't think I did. I went to that one bank building. They have some hot ones in there. I got in the motor room for those things too. Those are cool. Old geared hot machines. It's a really nice sunset too. The municipal building had an old Dover. I know that. I got on the old Dover. Um, that's really it though. So, yeah, we're pulling up to the DoubleTree here. We'll take a ride on the elevator, the glass elevator. It is the 1st of July. We're gonna go down this road here to the DoubleTree, and we'll take a ride on the well, I think the service car is still original. I don't think they modded it. They modded the passengers, what, about 3, 4 years ago. This is the DoubleTree Conference Center. So there's handful of cars, handful of business meetings. There's a bunch of stuff that goes down in this hotel. And we'll find a parking spot. We'll go inside and we will take a spin on the glass elevators in here. If I can find a parking spot. There's one over here. I guess I'll just have to take that one. Yeah. I'll take these couple that are right here. I can just leave real quick from here then too. There we go. Well, this isn't anything cool. I've been here 30 times. Ugh. Wipe off the camera. There we go. Then we'll go take a ride on the DoubleTree. That's a really pretty sunset over there though. And there's also the DoubleTree Professional Building. This is weird. This is like Jason, I think, just uploaded these actually the other day. This is a combo of a hotel and an office building. We have some modded glass Westies in here. They had a and they modernized them. There they are. Look like this. Have nice little lounging areas. There's a little stop back there. And these are the glass elevators with a full innovation button. These are cool. Andrew calls these the nipple buttons. It must be like a leak in the ceiling or something. There's buckets and stuff everywhere. There's the other car. This is modded by Hadfield in 2021. Yeah, these are cool. Those are cool. Let's see what the service code. Let's see the original. Still ordering packages to that hotel. This is one of the hotel halls. I think they redid it since last year. I don't remember it being like this. Maybe the carpet was different. Maybe that's it. Dude, here it is. It's still original. Oh, Westinghouse. That's a really annoying buzzer. You can safety break it. It lost position. All right, let's see what it does. Run three. Three. Still easy. Safety break it again, I'll do something weird. Oh, oh, yeah, a little bit more, you know. Yeah, let's just set up this all bigger. I figured out a loose connection in there. Old ice machine. Giant red button. No, this let me get a deal. There's a guy going to the elevators. So I let him use them first. was the money shot right there. Little elevator lobby. And just stick out in the middle of the atrium. Yeah, it still has the old Westinghouse door track. We got a bar button on the lobby, which is cool. See, personally, I wouldn't like my hotel room to be like blatantly out towards the light. Personally, I hear the other car. Someone in the other car. Actually, the old mansion used to be. Then they put the new one over here. I think the motor room's back here too. Yeah, that's your motor room. All new like MEI stuff. There's a bathroom here. I'm gonna use this bathroom here really quickly, so I'll be right back. Are we back on? You might be back on. Look at this. You have a sauna in the bathroom. Oh, it is hot as balls in there. No sauna in the bathroom. Kind of cool. Real bad. Let's take a look around this hotel. I've never actually like walked down here before. Are these rooms? I don't think these are rooms. I think these are like conference. I think those ballrooms and stuff. Oh no, there are rooms down here. Yeah, there are rooms down here. Interesting. I didn't think there were. Check